Okay, I haven't made a video in a few weeks. We were gone for part of that time. A lot happened. We flew back, well, last week when we were away, or the week before this past one. They put in insulation. The wiring finally finished the week before. And then Monday, the day we were flying back here, 5 days ago, they put up the sheetrock. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday yesterday, they've been taping and mudding the walls. So now, well, of course, the first big thing is that right here, let's see, about here is where this column was on which the old electrical panel was hanging for months. And with the finish of the electrical work and the new panel in the garage, which used to be able to see through the wall here because it is opening to the garage through the studs. New panel's working. So we finally closed up, which is they put up the walls. And you can now see the full extent of the kitchen with the windows, and there's the doorway to the dining room. And you used to be able to look through that area where the bump out is into the laundry space through the studs, but now that's walled off. And this is all walled off with wires and switches and such things. The vent for the duct for the hood over the cooktop. So, big advance. All the basic rough-in work is done, and we've closed up the walls. And we have this gigantic fan, tripping over a wire, sticking out. Gigantic fan to help dry the walls that I've turned off, because otherwise you couldn't hear anything. Turn two fans off. There must be another one over there. Anyway, let's look back. Okay, so there's a familiar view of the doorway with the plywood in it and the window next to it. And you can see, well, the same thing you just saw, because there's nothing more to say anymore. There's a wall. We used to be able to look through all this. So down that way will be the refrigerator where those boxes are, then counters and cabinets, and then the cooktop, and then more counters and cabinets, and then the ovens at the end on the right. On the left will be cabinets, and then the sink under the window and cabinets. And as we come out here, we'll have this built-in L-shaped seating area, eating nook with a table, with this lighting here for our new light fixture that'll hang over the table. And then over here will be the sink and the U-shaped counters that'll come out on the back side of the seating area. So here to the right of where my arm is waving will be seating, going that way, the L. And going this way will be a countertop with cabinets up here and a gap in the middle, so you can talk or see through from the secondary work area, that'll be the U, out to the seating area. Where's my hand? Seating area. And then from there on is the cooking area, and this wall, well, the chimney, you used to be able to see the chimney there to the left. Now you just see the wall, which will have this artwork on it, painted surface that will tie in with the glass work in the door and the window, and then some of the cabinet windows. And then we'll be able to go on into the dining room, which, as you saw in the last couple of videos, we have big holes in the ceiling. Well, we still do. Let me get the light down here. So we have 3 new lights here, and they've covered up, put in some wallboard and mudded it all up. The 2 old holes for the old lights, which once we get all the mudding done and painting, you'll never know they were there. 3 new lights to wash the wall. New light fixture in the middle instead of the 3 ceiling lights we used to have in a line that are now mudded up. Another light here, speaker here. 2 new lights here for that wall, and 1 old light is gone. So the whole big ceiling job with this yellow jacket stuff put on the ceiling yesterday. You can see the yellow, that'll give it a uniform, will hold the mud for uniform finish, so you won't be able to, if the job is done well, you won't be able to see under any kind of lighting some kind of indication that something different was once here. That's the dining room. And as we go back into the light, there's the kitchen. And then this new space here, newly changed space, there's my shadow. There's a light switch here somewhere. Okay, so here's the entryway to the kitchen, newly created. Used to be a wall here, the header up there, and the door to the kitchen used to be here, but now this is our laundry space that you've seen in previous videos. Get back as far as I can. Plumbing for the washing machine and venting out for the dryer. So we got all this walled up finally. This is behind that painted art wall of the kitchen. We'll have doors, 2 doors here. So we'll come in from the garage. Oh, and this door's going to be replaced. And there's the new electrical panel. And then we'll come in, well, let me do that. Oops, sorry. We'll come in from the garage to this new space. Looking down the hall towards the entry, it's closed off because of the noise and the dust. Closet. Laundry space. Laundry space there it is. And then we walk into the kitchen. And then we'll have the work area with the sink here, and the dining area, and the working kitchen, etc., etc. So that's the setup. And what's next? Well, they're going to keep this mudding and taping going on. Then they're going to put in the supports for the cabinetry, the toe kicks, which will go along the floor here, here. And with the toe kicks in, our heating guy can come in and lay down the kind of flooring that has the heating, hot water heating in it. And then, once that's in, the cabinets will start going up. I don't know what's next. I mean, I know what's next, I'm not quite sure what the order. Eventually, painting, flooring, appliances, trimming out of the lights, trimming out of the plumbing. That's all down the road. I mean, a ways down the road. And yeah, okay, that's it. Thank you. See you in a week or two, probably a couple of weeks.